Hello everyone and welcome back to the second Let's Play of the week and welcome back to... Wait for it. Yeah! Welcome back to DOKI Literature Club. God damn, I love the intro. Okay, let's go where we left off. Okay, let's see how the girls are doing now. I've got a little more comfortable here for the past couple of days. Over the past couple of days. And in the club room, the usual scene grants me. It's Sayori. Hi, Shani. I still don't like the game saying my actual name. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks, eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Nani? What am I saying? Why is my character so goddamn weird? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at that. But my character acts as a goddamn Reddit mod like sorry. Forget the phone. Can I take a look in your purse? Like what the hell? Why do you act like that? Aha. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Look, my character acts so goddamn weird. Like, I knew you didn't have money. If you did, you would have brought a snack in here before. He acts like a goddamn Reddit mode. I take it. Was my character a Reddit mode? So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wow. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Hey there, Yuri-san. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles, eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Never happening. I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! I was trying to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved in this, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Aha! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun sight for you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess that's a little devil inside all of us, isn't it? Hey. Gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monika are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with ya. Yay. Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Shani to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Where I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hey, okay. That was just a suggestion. See if you could find poster paper too. Okay. Ready? Yeah, let's go. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Aye. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. She smacked her head into my ass. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Okay. She falls. Forget what I said. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, let me guess. There's gonna be a very weird scene like from the last episode between me and Sayori again. If you haven't checked out the last episode, please check it out. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Okay. What's happening again? You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Yup, there it is. The scene that I predicted it. What the hell is that scene, bhai? Some real gooner material. Some real gooners made this game, bhai. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sayori. Sorry, not Sayori. There's a huge red mark on the center of the forehead. A bump is starting to form. Man, that's gonna swell up. You should find some ice, Shani. Where would I even find ice at this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Not really a unicorn, a swelled up witch. More like that. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay, there, huh? She has one palm on her forehead. The music is so lovely. What? She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Not a weird way. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing, Sayori? It's for your forehead. Don't call people an idiot out there. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the plump of its head. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Shani. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? I just literally said that in real life and it was in the game as well. You know how we used to play outside all the time? No, I don't. I don't remember. I would have remembered this face if I played with it outside. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrap myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. A very short and sweet moment of like, oh, we used to do this as kids and this and that. My freaking character, why have I given it my name? That is so stupid. This character is so stupid. Why have I given it my name? Says, oh, I didn't pay enough attention. Just say, yes, I remember. It's not that hard. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't get your head hurt, Shani. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really think of this kind of stuff all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. And that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Ready? Maybe you're right, Sunny. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up after college. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are high. I'm so happy. Okay, say yeah. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way, though. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Okay, we're back to normal Sayori now. She clutches the forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, I'm hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Let's see what you've written today. Bad poem, that is what. Well done. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help myself follow writers. Nagat, I know you're new to this, but don't worry so much. It seems like you can't get a poem to feel perfect. You don't need it to be perfect. To be like a more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a branch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way of truly enable your reader to see to your mind. That's certainly interesting critique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands over me her poem. Okay, this is Yuri's poem. God damn, it's long! How was to read that? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoons, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glisters the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows off its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion of conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay, that's great. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, like I know shit about writing poems. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say that it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. When I get that feeling, you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha, glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's okay, good. Come to think of it, Sayori's point from yesterday. You think so? Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Okay. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like she's dragging around a dead weight. What did I do? That is a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Her poem was the best last time, so let's see. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. With the music. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everybody. That's kind of not the best. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was my best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this point. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Stupid, they're big. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. Doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Again, how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Of course I will. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Yeah, why not? I'm in the club for a reason. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Aha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Okay, and you can talk to me every now and then too. It's not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. You're saying that I'm insecure. I'm introverted. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. What the hell is that title? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Mathematics, like playing a chalkboard on the turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. No. Why does it seem like you're losing your head in this one, Monika? It's even more abstract than your last one. Aha! I guess if it's just the way that I write, I think you're losing your head and you're just writing things down on a paper. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I like playing with my space on the paper. choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Tell me. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What the hell? Okay, she's breaking the fourth wall. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip about writing? What am I even talking about? You're breaking the fourth wall, Monica. That makes me feel like you're up to some no good. You're writing about weird stuff and you're breaking the fourth wall. What are you doing? And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. It's about hot anime girls. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Oh yeah, that as well. But the hot anime girls as well. Being intimate with yourself. Yes, that and the hot anime girls. Finding new horizons. Exactly, Sayori. And the hot anime girls. And having fun. Okay. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Not me. You know what I'm here for exactly. Don't you want to share that with others? What I'm here for? Definitely not. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I have a question. When the fuck do we study in this school? It doesn't seem like we're studying. All of the time we're just in this goddamn club. When do I study? What are my grades? Do I have other hobbies? I don't have other hobbies. I'm an introvert in the game. But still, when the fuck do I study? Ready to go? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kinda adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, you can come with me, Yuri. I don't mind that. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Shani. You don't have to say it. But let's go already. You can come with me, Yuri. I don't mind that. I have an extra room in my house. Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori. Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sorry, fumbled with that word. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? I already said it. I would tell her to go. Yeah, come on. But your question is that you're kind of putting me on the spot here, eh? I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. I'm gonna stay true to my Yuri. Fuck, that came out wrong. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, Yuri. I walk home with you every day. It's not anything different. You are asking the question at a weird time and you're probably gonna feel it a weird way as well, but I'm gonna stay true. Walking home with Yuri, huh? What is that thought of that makes my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, it would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? The way she is beautiful. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you, Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Come on, aside. Everyone is different. Nobody is in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird situation. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only in a few days. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright everyone, that was it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Am I gonna get in a love square? Maybe, I don't know. I think it's gonna be that Monika's gonna do something because she did break the fourth wall in this episode, so it's kind of weird that is happening in a game like this. But that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter with the editing. It's way too long, but let's see what happens. Hope you liked this episode. Hope you watch it. If you did like it, please share it with other people. Cause YouTube ain't really fucking sharing my videos out a lot. So yeah, please share it with other people. Like and sub. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.